Welcome to the Deep Dive, the show that takes your curiosity and turns it into a shortcut to being genuinely well-informed. Today, we're diving deep into Osaka Central Ward. It's a really dynamic part of Japan, and well, this exploration is tailored just for you.
That's right.
Get ready to peel back some layers of its incredible history.
Yeah, because beyond the modern skyline and the buzzing nightlife, Central Ward is just packed with history.
Right.
Ancient stories are literally under your feet. Centuries of ingenuity here really shaped the whole nation.
So, our mission today, we're going to dig up some of the most captivating historical stories hidden in this district, and more importantly, point you to the actual spots, the hidden gems where you can step back in time, experience these stories firsthand.
Think of it like a personal historical scavenger hunt.
Exactly.
Okay,
Let's get into it.
let's do it.
So, our journey into Osaka Central Ward, it starts way back, not with neon, but with an ancient foundation. Naniwa Palace.
Right. Naniwa.
Imagine, it's 645 A.D. Emperor Kotoko, he has this huge vision, establishing the Namiya Nagar Toyosaki Palace.
And it wasn't just, a house. It was designed to mimic the capital of the Tang Dynasty, Chang'an. A massive statement.
Shows those early international links, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And what's fascinating is the foresight. This was Japan's earliest known city built on a grid pattern.
The Jōbusei Tofi.
That's the one. This layout, this thinking, it later influenced Nara, Heijō-kyo, and Kyoto, Heian-kyo. It was the heart of early Japan.
And politically.
Yeah.
Immense. This is where the Taika reforms came from.
Big deal.
Huge. Reshaped the whole country's governance. And it was the launch pad for envoys sailing to the Tang and Sui dynasties.
Vital cultural exchange happened right there.
And it even saw conflict like the Jinshin War, a major civil war. This ground saw it all.
Yeah, destiny unfolding. And we know so much because of the archaeology.
Right, the digs.
They found these beautiful roof ornaments, chimney, and wooden slips with imperial names. Even bits of Chinese pottery, the Tang Senkai. Really shows those connections vividly.
Amazing.
But maybe the most impressive find, these massive foundation stones, the shuketsu.
Shuketsu, right.
They show you just how enormous the Great Hall of State, the Daikokuden, really was.
But here's the twist, right? Despite all that grandeur,
It was abandoned.
yeah, just decades later, politics shifted.
Yeah.
And its exact spot, lost for centuries.
Until archaeologists found it again in the mid-20th century. Pretty incredible.
So how can you, our listener, experience this today?
Okay, you head straight to the Naniwa Palace Site Park. It's right behind the Osaka Museum of History in Honzaka.
And it's not just a park, is it?
No, it's the actual protected dig site. So as you walk around, look down, look for ground markers.
What do they show?
They outline where the Daigokuden platform was, even where the foundation stones, the shuketsu, are in the court area, the Chodo Inn.
And I heard you can actually touch some parts.
You can. There are restored bits of walls, foundation stones you can touch. It gives you this, real physical connection to the past.
That's incredible. And nearby, the Osaka Museum of History. A must-see.
Absolutely. The building itself is striking. You see those huge red pillars?
Yeah.
There are 1.1 replica of Naniwa Palace pillars going all the way up to the 10th floor.
Wow.
And inside, loads of artifacts, cool models, interactive stuff, brings early court life alive.
What's the best bit?
Personally, the panoramic model on the top floor, it compares Naniwa Palace's scale to modern Osaka.
Oh, that gives you perspective.
Totally. Shows you what's changed and what's still kind of there, hidden beneath.
Okay, hidden gem time.
Right. The Naniwa Palace Daigokuden Base Display Room.
Where's that?
It's an underground room, often missed in the park. It has original foundation stones unmoved.
Really?
Yeah. It's dim, atmospheric, gives you this raw sense of antiquity, like stepping into history's basement.
Okay, from ancient palaces, let's jump forward. Edo period, the commercial heart, Semba.
Semba. The Tenka no Daidokoro.
The nation's kitchen. Picture it. Edo Osaka buzzing, and Semba is the engine. Merchants, trade, everything happening.
Yeah, the layout was key, grid-like divisions, every scrap of land valuable, goods pouring in from everywhere.
Seafood from the north, rice, textiles.
Even foreign stuff via Nagasaki. But it wasn't just about goods, it's architecture, it's financial innovation. It set precedents.
Tell me about the buildings, the merchant houses.
Often long and narrow, called unagi no nodoko eels beds.
Eels beds. Love that.
But the key feature, the kura, the storehouses.
Right, not just sheds.
No way. Fortified. Double earthen walls, fireproof sections, anti-theft stuff. They were serious about protecting goods and records.
Says a lot about the value back then.
Definitely. And look for the Moshikago Mado, the insect cage windows.
Oh, what are they for?
Ventilation, light, but also kind of discreet, reflecting that cautious merchant nature.
Interesting. And financially. A powerhouse.
Oh yeah, the Dojima Rice Market. Basically one of the world's first futures markets. Rice prices set there affected the whole country.
Wow.
And the money changers, the Ryogi show, doing complex deals. Semba was like Ito's Wall Street.
We should also mention Doshimachi.
Right, the medicine town,
Yeah.
linked to an early doctor. Big pharma companies today, like Takeda, Tanabe, Shinogi, they started there.
Amazing lineage. And Midosuji, now this grand boulevard.
Wasn't always like that. It was widened massively, 44 meters, extended 4 kilometers between 1926 and 37. Big project by Mayor Seki Hajime.
Transformed it completely. So how do you find these commercial ghosts today?
Get lost. Seriously. Wander the little east-west lanes in Honmachi, 3-comb, 4-chom off the main drags.
What we find?
You'll spot old kura repurposed, thick walls, big wooden doors, like check out Cafe and Gallery Kura in Honmachi 3-comb.
What was it originally?
A kimono merchant's warehouse, still has original beams, earth walls, some art shows too.
Cool. Any others?
Takumiyado Senba in Honmachi 4-chom. It's a complex, old buildings, including a kura, now has workshops, shops, cafes.
So keep your eyes peeled for, old signs.
Yeah, faded Norin Kanban, those cloth shop signs. They might mark places that have been there forever. Look for design offices, antique shops, washi paper stores tucked away.
And you mentioned touching the walls.
Yeah. Feel the texture of the old earth walls. See how light comes through those Moshikago Mado. It connects you.
Any pro tips for exploring Semba?
Check out the Semba Machizukuri Center. First floor, Senmachi-kuo building. Small exhibits, maps, helpful stuff.
Okay.
Also, the ground floor of the Kōgibaishi Nomura building has some Senba history displays, too. Worth a look.
All right, from commerce to culture. Dotonbori, the entertainment hub.
Yeah, Dotonbori. The river excavation started in 1615, and boom, it became the place. Theaters, tea houses, food stalls, vibrant nightlife started then.
And the heart of it was Bunraku.
Bunraku Puppet Theater, yeah. Its golden age was right there. The Takamotoza Theater, founded 1685, was the main stage.
Explain Bunraku for us again. It's unique, right?
Totally. You have one chanter, the taiyu doing all the voices. Intense.
Wow.
Then the shamisen music providing the emotion, and these big puppets, like a meter and a half tall.
Operated by 3 people.
3 puppeteers per puppet, yeah. Making them incredibly lifelike. They even had this special head-turning move.
And the stories were powerful.
Written by Chikamatsu Manzemon, genius playwright. His realistic plays, like Sonozaki Shinju in 1703.
The love-suicide story.
Yeah, tragic story of a clerk and a courtesan, caused a massive stir. Apparently there were even copycat incidents.
Whoa. So it wasn't just entertainment.
No, it was like the social media of the day, reflecting life, sometimes even influencing it, art mirroring humanity, you know?
That's deep. What about other names around there, like Sinikame?
Gets its name from Hōzenji Temple. They did Senishin and Butsu 1,000-day Buddhist services.
Okay.
The area in front became known for that, but it also had a darker side, an execution ground in the Edo period, mostly for displaying heads, though.
Grim. Okay, so for visitors today, how can they connect with the Bunraku history?
Find the Takamotoza Remains Monument. It's subtle.
Where exactly?
Small side street near Ibisubashi Suji North entrance. Opposite Hōzenji Yokocho. Behind the Glicko Running Man sign, it's a copper plaque in the ground.
Got it. Worth seeking out.
Definitely. Standing there, you can almost hear the chanting. And speaking of Hōzenji Yokocho...
You have to go there, right?
Absolutely. That narrow, stone-paved alley, low wooden shops, the atmosphere is just unique, almost magical.
And that's where you find
Myoto Zenzai Honten. The original sweet shop, you gotta order the Myoto Zenzai.
1 portion, 2 bowls.
Right. And do the ritual. Spoonful of sweet soup, then chew the salty kelp.
Enhances the sweetness.
Magically. Then another spoonful of soup. It symbolizes marital harmony, sharing joys and sorrows.
Nice. What else in that alley?
Explore Ukiyo-koji. It's even narrower, super atmospheric. And check out old izakayas like Togoto or Tokume, over 150 years old. Or grab a fresh taiyaki at Naruto Taiyaki Hanpo.
And for actual Bunraku performances?
For the real deal, visit the National Bunraku Theater. It's in Naniwa Ward, easy subway ride. Check the schedule first, though.
Good tip.
And a little secret. Walking along Dotonbori River, look closely at older shops. Sometimes you see puppet designs, little nods to the past.
Love that. Okay, next layer. Korebashi. a diplomatic gateway.
Yeah, this is about the Hōzenji Temple.
The Korean envoys.
Right. Official diplomatic missions from Korea's Hōzen dynasty to the shogunate. Between 1607 and 1811, 12 missions in total.
Oh, they were big.
Huge. 300 to 500 people sometimes.
Yeah.
Scholars, artists, doctors, guards, the works.
What was the point?
Congratulate the new shogun, swap information, keep the peace. Really important stuff.
And Kōgibaishi Bridge was key.
Crucial. It was a kōgibaishi, managed directly by the government, spanned the Higashi River. It was the official entrance for the envoys into Osaka.
Strategic link to Osaka Castle, too.
Exactly. And linked to the main road to Kyoto.
Imagine the scene when they arrived.
Oh, it was a spectacle. Streets repaired, crowds gathering near Kōgibaishi. Watching this colorful procession of foreign dignitaries in amazing robes.
Where did they stay?
Usually rested a few days at Honmachibashi, an inn around Honmachi Fork-home, before heading to Kyoto and Edo.
So this tells us Japan wasn't totally closed off.
Not at all. Even during supposed isolation, they knew strategic diplomacy and cultural exchange mattered. It wasn't just politics either.
How so?
Big cultural exchange. Scholars used Hitsudan written conversations with brushes, using Chinese characters to talk philosophy, poetry with Japanese intellectuals. Artists documented the trips. They brought Korean books, medicine, crafts, really enriched Japan.
So where can you connect with this history?
Find the Hōzenji Temple Pathway Monument, Kōgibaishi Fork-home, on the sidewalk east side of the Kōgibaishi Nomura building.
Just a small marker.
Yeah, but read the inscription. Imagine those envoys arriving right there. Stroll around Honmachi 3 and Fork-home, where the inn, Honmachibashi, was. Look for old shops, paper stores, brush shops, antique places, tea houses. See the layers.
Feel the history of diplomacy and commerce mixed together.
Exactly. And maybe walk along the Higashi River near Kōgibaishi. Look for old stone walls. Think about the envoy ships docking there, what deals were made.
Makes you wonder, any museum connections?
The Osaka Museum of History might have related stuff, or for a wider view, the National Museum of Ethnology in Suda, though that's a bit further out.
Okay, last stop. Spiritual solace, local charm, Hōzenji again, but focusing on the temple.
Right, Hōzenji Temple itself, ancient roots, 7th century, though rebuilt in the Edo period.
And the main attraction.
The Mizukaki Fudo, the water-splashing Fudo Miyō statue.
The mossy one.
That's him. Started as a regular, fierce-looking Buddhist protector. But mid-Edo, people started splashing water on him while praying, especially for healing.
And over time.
Centuries of water splashes grew this thick green coat of moss all over him. Makes him totally unique. A silent witness to so much.
And we already mentioned Myoto Zenzai nearby. That tradition started in 1883.
Yeah, the Shappafuku, later Myoto Zenzai, the owner's idea of splitting one portion into 2 bowls.
With the salty kelp.
Right. Symbolizing marital harmony, Myoto Enman, and sharing joys and sorrows, Jukan Kyuku, became a cultural hit, especially after Sakunosuke Oda's novel.
So that alley, Hōzenji was buzzing back then.
Oh yeah, Meiji Taisho eras, its peak, high-end restaurants, tea houses, little theaters, a secret base for adults, they called it. Attracted writers, artists, geisha, merchants, real old-world charm.
So for the visitor today, the ritual at the temple.
Find Hōzenji Temple in the alley, get a hishaku, the wooden ladle, scoop water, splash it gently over the mossy fudomayo, make a wish, feel the cool water, the quiet reverence.
It's quite moving.
It really is.
Yep.
And then, yeah, go have the Myoto Zenzai haunted experience. Do the ritual. Sweet soup, salty kelp, sweet soup. Taste the sharing joys and sorrows. Check out the old photos inside, too.
And explore the alley itself, day versus night.
Different vibes. Daytime's quieter, good for seeing details, taking photos. Night, lanterns glow, izakayas open up. More nostalgic, mystical feel.
Other old spots to try.
Myoto Bimaru across from Myopo Zenzai Takume Odin Place, super old. Naruto Taiki Honpo.
Okay, final expert tip for Hōzenji.
Look for the Sakunosuke Oda Myoto Zenzai literary monument at the entrance. And for the best vibe, sit by a window in an old shop at night, watch the shadows on the stones, listen to the chatter. Captures that Showa-era feel from Oda's book.
Wow. What a journey through Osaka Central Ward.
Yeah.
From ancient Naniwa Palace.
To Edo merchant streets in Semba.
The buzz of Dotonbori's entertainment.
Kōgibaishi diplomatic past.
And that serene mossy Buddha in Hōzenji
It's really amazing how these layers aren't just in books, right? They're tangible, still part of the city today.
Yeah.
The stories are right there, in the ground, the buildings, even, like you said, the taste of red bean soup.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the beauty. You're not just learning facts. You're kind of engaging with the spirit of this place.
Mm-hmm.
A center of power, trade, culture. For over 1,000 years. So what does this all mean for you, the listener?
It means every street, every bridge, every little shop in Osaka Central Ward, it has a story waiting for you.
Yeah.
And when you connect that history to what you see today, you don't just see a place, you feel its pulse.
It brings it alive.
This kind of deep dive helps you get the spirit of a city that was and still is this engine of innovation and culture.
So we'll leave you with this thought. What other hidden layers of history are waiting just under the surface, wherever you walk every day? Ready for you to peel back and explore?
Clicking.
Until next time, keep digging deeper.